Wrestling Time head coach Chuck Pipher, Donnie, Negus, and Ryan Wheeler, coach. The big end of the year nationals, got a group of 5 going, but before that, maybe kind of give us a recap of regionals, being at home for the second year in a row.
Yeah, it was nice, definitely, to be home. Did a little traveling early February, but to end it there here at our house is always good, and to host it twice, because it'll probably be 8 or 9 years before we host again. So, just how the rotation is. But it's always nice to host and, let the Western Slope be able to come and support wrestling at the college level, on a weekend. So, it was good. We're always greedy. You always want more, but we felt good. We feel good about the 5 guys that we have going. All these guys that are going were within the seeds that would put them in the race to go. And we'd like to have snuck in a couple more there. Nolan Crone would have been a nice one there at 84s, but 84s was a pretty tough weight, and just how it rolled. Alex Holguin had a great year. Just outside of it, though, he wound up 6th. So, lost a close one there in the consolation semifinals that could have put him in that 3rd and 4th. But, we'll talk about these guys that are going. Donnie's going for his 3rd year in a row. And last year being an All-American, placing 5th, I know he's wanting to improve on that. And then, you got Ryan here to my left that, I can't remember how the regional went for him last year, but it went a lot better this year. So, wind up actually, wrestling Ryder in the finals. And so, him and Ryder are 2-2 this year, and we could meet Josiah in the second round, I think is when that is, in the quarters. So, we feel good about that matchup. So, we'll see how it goes.
Speaking of Ryan, first time national qualifier after winning the regional title. What's kind of the mindset going into this week for you?
I'm feeling really good coming in. I'm really excited. First college nationals. It's something I want to do since I was little. So, I don't know, I'm really excited, feeling good for it, and ready to go.
Have you kind of listened to Donnie and some of the other guys about what it's like?
Yeah, I've talked to him, Fred a lot, and heard it's a great experience, and it's a big tournament, and I don't know, I'm really excited for it.
Donnie, a veteran of this now, going again. Does that leadership and experience help you? What can you pass along to the guys that haven't been?
I mean, it's a little different for me. I mean, yeah, this will be my 3rd tournament, but it'll be the 2nd one I've wrestled in, and the first normal tournament, normal nationals. I mean, last year was weird. It was all set up, all weird, no arena, hardly any fans. But, I mean, I don't think it's going to be a whole lot different than, a regional tournament, just a little bit bigger of an arena. I'm just looking forward to go out there and wrestling against some of the best guys. Maybe avenge a couple losses that I've had over the season, and we'll see what happens.
See, going in, like you said, you've seen some guys in your bracket. You know what to expect. Do you just try to not look at the bracket before because you don't really want to look ahead? Just, I got to get through round 1?
Yeah, I glanced at it at one point. It came up on my Twitter feed, and I was like, oh, cool, my bracket. And, I looked at it, and I honestly couldn't really tell you a whole lot about it. I know there's a couple. I know both guys in my region that qualified are on the other side, and then I know not a whole lot else, really. I didn't really pay a whole lot of attention to it, honestly. So, yeah, I don't really care because I know I got to beat the best guys, and I don't care who the best guys are. When they go out there to step on the line, I got to beat them if I want to win a national title. So,
I just kind of learn from that too. I mean, yeah, you could face Josiah again, but then again, you're the only guy who's beaten the guy. So, you obviously have got to have some confidence going in.
Yeah, for sure. And I've never been a big bracket guy. The only thing I've heard about it is what Pipes told me. I didn't even look at my bracket at regionals. I just waited for when my name came up. I've never really cared. I don't really know who they are anyways. So I'm just like, yeah, just gotta wrestle, just like wrestle everybody else. So they're just people, just like me, and so they can all be beat. So might as well be me.
Well, that's kind of the way you approach it anyway. I mean, we were talking after regionals, and it's like, know, you're just gonna plug in Johnny Cash and roll onto the mat and go wrestle.
Yep.
Does that kind of help take out the enormity of what's coming up?
Yeah, it takes out the pressure of it. It's just, you just treat it like every other match, you know? I mean, it really is. It's just another match. I mean, they're the best guys in the country, but that's kind of exciting. So you don't always get all the best guys in the country in one tournament. So I'm kind of excited for that, and it's gonna be a grind, and I'm ready. Feeling good.
Interesting dynamic between you two.
Yeah. Well, and it's, you know, like I told these guys Friday, I mean, with us going to the Midwest Classic and wrestling at the national duels, they have wrestled some of the top guys in the country. I mean, you look at the seeds up and down, and you know, Colin, I think, has the number 1 ranked guy, second round, maybe second round, I think, and he's lost to him by a point from UCO, you know. So, you know, and same with Dawson. I mean, they have guys. Mejia's number 4 seed, and Dawson could catch him first round, but lost to him in the finals of the Midwest Classic. So these guys have wrestled some of the best guys in the country, you know, in the division too. So, you know, that's what we talked about Friday. You know, you can look at the brackets because it doesn't matter what you say; they're going to do what they want to believe in, and that's fine. I know Colin doesn't look at his bracket at all. He just, whenever he walks out there, whoever it is, and we try to tell him a few things if we think something is, you know, out of the ordinary of one of their opponents, you know, to maybe look out for. But other than that, just let them go out and wrestle and let them believe in what they believe in to be at the best they can be at that time. I think it's good. I mean, you know, you look at it, and Donnie being the lone senior, you know, that's going, and you look at the regional. I think we had 5 freshmen wrestling in the regional and a couple sophomores. So I think as far as looking forward, you know, CMU wrestling has a great future. As far as, you know, when we wrestled Western that last duel, I think we had 6 freshmen out there when we wrestled them and lost 3 matches. So, you know, I think it's huge for our program. I do. I think it's the future is bright, and you know, we've got a great coaching staff, and we'll move forward with that, and, you know, add some more next year as well, at least one more anyway. So, you know, but I think we look forward to it, and I think we got a great team, and, you know, we're, you know, like I said, losing Donnie off of this team right now, and then we'll kind of see where that, you know, a couple other guys can come back one more year if they'd like, Nolan Crone and Seth Latham as well, so that are both listed junior, senior, 4th year starter type guys.
Coach, can I ask, it's probably an ignorant question, but what does practice look like this week? You know, obviously the conditioning is such a huge part of wrestling, and physical strength, but like nobody wants to get injured right now too. What does practice look like?
Well, for us, our peak practice for the national tournament was Friday. You know, we hit it pretty hard Friday, and then, you know, Saturday was kind of a recovery day. Sunday was definitely lay low, and then yesterday is just getting some little bit of mat time in, and today will be about the same, and be ready to get on the road. You know, and so it's about feeling the best you can feel on Friday. You know, and if you burn them out too much this week, I mean, they won't feel their best on Friday. And like you say, injuries, you know, you want to try to keep from that, because it's been a long year for them. There's no doubt. I mean, when you kind of start workouts the 1st of September, you know, and you're in March, you're at your 6-month mark, and these guys start feeling it, you know, and so we'll you know, trying to ride that wave a little bit, and you know, we definitely don't want to lay off too much, so we've tried the happy medium there a little bit, but you know, they're ready to go. They'll be as ready as they can be on Friday for sure. I delete a lot of my pictures that I don't like to look at, that I want to get rid of. Because you can't do anything else unless you have Wi-Fi, you know, so get rid of, just kind of sort your pictures and get rid of them. It's the only thing you can do.
Check just one, we're done.
Oh, yeah, we're done.
Donnie? Beat that one.
Read a book.
Read a book.
Do you know how to read?
Yeah, I know how to read. Ryan?
I just sleep or watch anime. I just watch
Sleep and watch MMA.
anime.
What's that?
Anime.
Anime.
Yeah.
What's anime?
It's I don't want to get into that. That's a lot of it. I don't know how to get into that.
Anime? Hold on, what is anime? I thought you said MMA.
No, anime. It's
You better cut that